Hello, dear Scorpios. Welcome to my channel. This is Soleil Rising, and you're watching your 2023 horoscope prediction. And first of all, Happy New Year. I'm wishing you lots of positive energy and lots of abundance for this year. This year is definitely going to be a spiritual year for everyone to awaken and understand what is really going on in this world. And I want to say sorry for like really delayed forecast, but yeah, there are some reasons, but before we begin, I will just like let some fire in so that we can have some magical atmosphere, which Scorpios definitely love. But this is live, and I'm gonna upload it as a video soon. These candles are by me and my friend from our little company. So if you want to support, you can do that. It's called Honestly It's. This is not ours, but sending some positive energy, definitely. Okay, so this year is going to be more chill and interesting compared to 2022. And you will learn. So basically, last year for Scorpios was a lot of fun. Last year and a half, and this year is going to be more like back to business, work, and getting into routine, into your own old habits or new habits. Then we're going to have some very interesting ingressions, like some big planets are changing their signs. Then we also have, as always, as usual, four retrogrades, four eclipses. That's actually normal to have four eclipses or four Mercury retrogrades per year, but during Corona it was more. It was like around six eclipses. That's why the year was a hell lot of interesting. Then we're having also another planet going retrograde, which is Venus. It doesn't go retrograde every year, so it's interesting. Without further ado, let's begin. But before we begin, I also want to let you know that in the end of this video, I will try to use let me show you some tarot. This is something new I'm trying, so let me know if you want to see this more in the future. It's gonna be after I do astrology forecast, then I'll do one tarot reading. And please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something great because this year I am implementing some new things for you. Okay, and we're going so. I'm going to talk about the first beautiful, one of the interesting aspect of this year is that Saturn is going to change the sign from Aquarius to Pisces, and it has ingressed into Aquarius in December of 2020. And for Scorpios, it was in your fourth house of your home or your family. So, what does it mean? Usually, Saturn in any location either gives stability, restrictions, limitations, and some kind of lessons. But definitely, whatever are the lessons, it's going to be something stable, long term, and something that you can rely on. So, for you, it was in a fourth house, which means that there were some things revolving around the place that you live in, either your home country or like literally your house where you reside or the place that you call home. So maybe there were some kind of like not delays, but like you tried hard to, I don't know, let's say buy an apartment or do something with an apartment, and it was like restricted. But it means like during this period you became more like, you settled. We can say it like you kind of officially settled because Saturn gives status. It gives like, okay, this is official. So for some of you, it can also mean, since it's the house of like your home, if you have been like, living in another country during this period from 2020 until like March of 2023, you probably got like your official residence like permit or whatever, like the place where you already like know it's for sure this is the place where you're gonna be staying at. For some of you, there were some kind of, a distance between you and your parents, especially your mom. But this kind of distance gave you more time to kind of see if your relationship with your parents is strong or not. So the bond becomes stronger or it breaks down if it's not so strong. Also, it could mean that there were some kind of problems with your mom or your parents. But after Saturn changes the sign or the house when it moves from one house to another, you kind of learn your lessons, you make it like solid, and then you move to another field of your life to learn some lessons from there and kind of put the base ground and kind of uh, improve that field. And for you, Saturn is changing the sign to Pisces, and it's moving to your fifth house of love, kids, hobbies, and business, and your expression, your emotions. So Saturn going there means there will be some kind of lessons to be learned or some kind of limitation when it comes to like expressing your love or having dates. Maybe you will have less dates, and this way you will see like, okay, this relationship doesn't need to be like entertained as much to be like a long-term relationship. Maybe you have already had so much fun and so many dates that for now you already know like, okay, this is how we're gonna spend our time, this is how we're gonna do things. If it comes to your hobbies, it means like your hobbies have been like monetized, or you learn how to make money from your hobbies, or you kind of became more aware. You will become more aware of your hobbies and how you can use them. You will be more, persistent, and you will do it like with low speed but daily. So this kind of like what is it called? Loyalty to your hobbies, I think. So it's from 7th of March until the end of 2023. You will see the difference. Also, uh, fifth house is also business. So if you have your own business, because fifth house is babies, your creation, it can mean like your business or your art for like artistic people out there. It means like this your baby, your creation is gonna learn like teach you some lessons, or it will become more stable, and you will kind of commit your time more into your hobbies. But it's not going to be like, oh, every day like you have new hobbies. It's more like every day you will put some time to kind of perfect it, improve it. When I say hobbies, in this case, I mean like your business. You're gonna put more of your time for your business to improve it, to inhale it, like enhance it, so that like when you put your product, your art out there, it's it's a perfection. There is nothing to fix. It's just stable and beautiful, and it's gonna bring you like long term um, results and rewards in the future. And when it comes to kids, maybe for some of you, this period won't be the time for either having kids or having time for kids, or you want to have kids, but there will be a lot of like mm, obstacles in terms of like time, money, and stuff like that. Okay, then another planet we have is Jupiter, and Jupiter has been in Pisces and Aries this year. And for you, that has been in your fifth house. So you probably had lots of love. You were probably like dating a lot or having so much fun because it was in Aries and Pisces. And then it changed the sign to Aries, which went to your sixth house of your health, day to day job, your routine, your pets, and your diet. And it has been retrograde in 2022. And in the end of 2022, Jupiter went back to Aries, and it's going to be in Aries until 16th of May. So during this period, you will be definitely working more, but it's not like, oh, working and not liking what you do. It's going to be more easy, and you won't see any like, I don't know, there will be no tension. But also it can mean, because Jupiter gives abundance and it gives luck in whatever field, in whatever house it is at. In the sixth house, it means like really good health. It can also mean like promotions if you're working somewhere, or if you have your own business, your employees' number will increase, or your connection with your employees is going to be better. Or for you, it can be like if you are working for a company, you will have more coworkers to work with. But it's definitely some kind of improvement, growth in your kind of career or your work. When it comes to your health, you could overeat, because sixth house is the house of diet. It's when you like really think about what you put into your body. But Jupiter doesn't care what you put into your body. It doesn't care about like what exactly you do. It cares about the number. So it gives you extra. So you will be probably overeating, or you are overeating, but for some reason your health is well. So that's really nice. Probably good digestion. For others, it can also mean that your pet number has increased. You probably had no pets, and from last year you have like an extra pet or more pets. If you had one, now you have two. If you had two, now you have three. It's like something about your pets is like increasing. So your pet could get fat. Yeah, it's a chance as well. Fat. Yeah, that could be true. True. Then after 16th of May, Jupiter is changing the sign to Taurus. It's gonna go to your seventh house of relationships, one-on-one relationships, love, business partnerships, or clients and contracts. Let me take a sip of whatever is this. So Jupiter going to your seventh house means increase in your relationships, increase in conversation. So abundance in conversation, which means literally you will have lots of communication with your love partner, with your business partner, or if you work with clients, or if your business is revolving around like service, it means your clientele, like the number of clients you have, will increase and expand. The number of contracts you will sign or work with is going to expand. With love partnership, it either means you will have lots of people coming into you as like love opportunities, or it can mean, if you're in stable relationship, it can mean that you will be having lots of conversation with your love partner, considering that last year you were probably dating a lot, like going doing lots of activities together and having so much fun. This period of time from 16th of May, you will be more focused on this, like, quality time, conversations, and learning about the other person, learning about like what do they want, or learning about what you want in other person. It's definitely going to be better. Same thing goes for your business partner, whatever business that you're working with your business partner. It's definitely going to be more fun, and it's gonna be more respectful. Like with your business partner, you will be probably doing something that is that is going to be through like communication, and it's also like growth for your business as well, especially if it involves like clients, because I've already said like clientele number will increase. Okay, another huge thing, which is definitely going to influence Scorpios, is Pluto. Pluto is your own planet, and Pluto changes sign like once in a decade. Like, it's very slow. Last time Pluto changed the sign was in 2008. It changed the sign from Sagittarius to Capricorn. So, and it has been in Capricorn from 2008 until 23rd of March of 2023. For you, it has been in your third house, which means it's your siblings, it's your high school, like your schoolmates, it's your neighbors, it's means of traveling, like short distance traveling, and communication. Uh, and like journalism, basically like writing and trade. For those who are like born from 21st century, they won't probably see any like they won't feel the transition because it's something big that it has been there for like 2000 in 2023. That's like 15 years, around 15 years. It's something that you kind of live with and you get used to it. So you don't see any difference when something happens with Pluto because it's very long. But if you are someone who's older and understands and lived through 2008, you will see the shift from because before 2008 it was probably for Scorpio risings. I'm talking about whole sign system. It was probably in your second house, so money wise you probably became super rich. And then from 2008 there was lots of concentration in your third house, siblings, high school, schoolmates, communication, traveling, trading. And now it's gonna shift to your fourth house. So lots of fourth house things happening for you. From 23rd of March, Pluto is gonna change the sign from Capricorn to Aquarius for a very like short period of time. So you can feel something. You will see like the change of the vibe from 23rd of March until 11th of June, you will see this like change. So from third house for you, which is like networking, like trading, communications, it's gonna move to your house, to your parents. So it's this period is very like because Pluto is very influential, it's very strong, but it's not like sudden, it's like slow transition. Things about your house, about the place that you call your house, and your parents, especially your mom. It's gonna be there from 2024 for sure until like for extra like 15, 14 years. So from this year, you will already see the how your focus is changing towards like something to do with settling, something to do with your house, with a property. If you're in real estate, maybe you will change to real estate business. Like I don't know, your connection with your parents will like change. It will become more strong. But definitely mark this period to see how your 2024 is gonna be because it's something that is going to be the focus of not the focus of your life, but it's gonna be your life from 2024, something like about things related to your house. So maybe some of you will start maybe looking for a property to live in, to settle in. Maybe when Saturn was in your fourth house, you were thinking about like some kind of place you want to, like what kind of place you definitely want, where do you want to live, what kind of connection you want to have with your parents. And then when Pluto goes there in March, you will already start looking for that kind of place that you want to live in and already like start preparing your documents or preparing money for it because Pluto could be also money. Okay, another important thing for Scorpios, last last year was quite transformational. It was very transformational in terms of partnership. So probably some of you got married, or when Jupiter goes to your seventh house from 16th of May, you will get married because last year you were working a lot on your relationships with others. Okay, get married means like change to like committed relationships, make this relationship official. Love, business, clients, it's going to be official, something that it's going to lock in and definitely be there for like like marriage for long term. Literally for some of you could be a marriage, but last year you probably learned what to let go from yourself, from your beliefs and your own behavior. Maybe you change something in you and you let go of old habits. And from 18th of July, the North Node and South Node will change their signs from Taurus to Aries, from Scorpio to Libra. So for you, it's gonna be like sixth house activation and 12th house degradation. What does it mean? Sixth house activation means you're gonna start definitely getting into routine, getting into this work habit, getting into like being more organized and knowing exactly what you want on like daily, hourly, schedule. Like what are you gonna do, how are you gonna like fix something. It's gonna be, you'll become super organized during this period, like from 18th of July and in 2024. It can also mean that if we're talking about career or your work, it's gonna definitely improve and get better. Same thing for your health. You will be focusing more on your health and working towards like improving it, because you will be letting go of really nasty bad habits revolving around your health. You will be letting go of those things like, I don't know, drinking, smoking, maybe sleeping too much. You will definitely not sleep a lot during this period. You will be like working so much that sleep will be like gone from your life. um, your mental health will also start improving. So you will kind of all the like mental health issues will get better for you, because you will start letting go of bad habits that you have had before. So same thing for your pets. Pet situation is gonna improve, but basically you will be so busy to not waste your time on thinking like bad thoughts, or having, you know, like time to be depressed, or having time to like, I don't know, watch too much like I don't know, movies, or be on social media. You'll be super organized, super clean. In terms of diet, your diet is also going to be very like well thought of, so good for you. Another thing I will mention is eclipses. So why I'm gonna mention the dates, and it means like during this period, this date, 4 dates, 1 week, 2 weeks before and after this period, you should not make drastic changes, or um, think about like making big decisions during this period. You should not, especially surgeries. No. So full solar eclipse in Aries on 20th of April. For you, it's in the sixth house. So from 20th of April, you will definitely start taking care of your health and your work more seriously. Partial lunar eclipse in Scorpio on 5th of May. In your first house, you will be definitely letting go of some kind of old patterns, old behaviors, old ways of doing things. Then we have partial solar eclipse in Libra on 14th of October. Definitely, you will start letting go of bad, bad ways of doing things like drinking, smoking, and etc. Then we're having last eclipse on 28th of October in Taurus in your seventh house. So from 28th of October, you will definitely start working towards your partnerships. All right, so now let's move on to transits. We're having Jupiter squaring Pluto. Square usually means some kind of tension from 18th of May until 15th of June in your seventh house and fourth house. So it means like there will be some kind of tension between your partners and the place where you live in. So maybe there will be some kind of like the location of your partner, love or business partner, will be the problem for your relationship. Or maybe like they won't be able to like come to you as often as they could, so this could cause some kind of like uncomfortable feelings, but you know, it's just for a short period of time. It can also mean that like when it comes to like if you have real estate business, clients relationship, it's gonna be like it's not gonna be so well, but it's just one aspect that I want to mention, so you know that whatever happens during that period, it's gonna go away after 15th of June. So maybe during this period, you will really consider like what is the best way to live with the person of your life with your love partner, because it revolves around like house and partnership. So maybe there will be like some discussion or some kind of like miscommunication or trying to understand how to live with the person. Then on so from 30th of May until 10th of July, we're having Jupiter sextiling Saturn. That's really nice because Jupiter is the planet of abundance and Saturn is all about organization and loyalty and commitment and long term. So sextile means really positive aspect, and it will be for you your seventh house of partnerships and third house of trading. Wait. Mm-mm. Give me a moment to confirm. Scorpio, Sagittarius, then we have Capricorn. Then we have okay, okay, Capricorn, after Capricorn, Aquarius, and fifth. Okay, yes. So there will be good aspect between your love partnership and your love. So basically, seventh house and fifth house, it talks about like having not only quality time with your partner, but also having really like having great time together, spending time together in terms of like going out somewhere, having more dates, having more love, because fifth house is your heart, kind of like how you feel things, your like joy and entertainment as well. So during this period, it's good. It's long, like from 30th of May until 10th of July. You will be probably again like traveling somewhere with your partner or doing something with your love partner that will definitely bring in new emotions in you. So it's more like falling in love again with the old, like, when you like fall in love and then those feelings will come back to you. Like you will remember how you felt before. So it's gonna also like improve the relationship. If we're talking about business, we have seventh house of partnership, then fifth house of your baby, which is your business, your product, your art. Definitely means stability and kind of long-term rewards because Jupiter is expansion and Saturn is like stability. So together it means like whatever you're working on, like with your partner on some kind of product or business idea, is definitely getting like recognized more because these two planets are social planets. They talk about like recognition, reputation, and status. So it means like maybe your product is gonna get more well known or you will sign really good deals because seventh house is also contracts, clients, and deals. So maybe for your art or for your business, you will be signing really good contracts that are definitely going to be there for a long term and bring you like stability. If we're talking about financial stability, then another aspect we have, it's actually it's from 5th of August until 23rd of October. It's kind of long, but it's gonna be there for like 2023 and 2024. Neptune, Pluto, Uranus, they're all having really nice aspects together. So your fifth house of love, business, and kids. Um, Sextiling with your third house of communication, trading, networking, and your neighbors and siblings, and seventh house of love partnership. This is what I see. For some of you, traveling a lot with your love partner. For some of you, having lots of sales, lots of communication, lots of activity for your business that involves clients or your business partner. For others, introducing your art, your work to public, making it more like well known. For other of you, your kids could start like going to school or having like, classmates or whatever, kindergarten mates and etc. That's amazing. Okay, next thing we're having is I'm gonna go about retrogrades later. Next thing we have is Venus. Venus is going to go retrograde from 23rd of July until September 4th. So Venus is going to be in Leo for a long period of time. It's like from the end of June until the end of fall. So for you, it's going to be in your 10th house of career. In your 10th house of career. So, loving and it's Venus. Venus is all about love and money and having joy. So, in your 10th house, what does it mean? It means your career is definitely booming or getting better, and or you are going to work in a place where you will love doing what you're doing, or your job at your work, you will get like promoted, but this promotion is definitely going to be more financially rewarding. For some of you, again, it means change of status. You are probably getting married or thinking about marriage or getting proposed, because come on, Venus is love and 10th house is your status. It's literally like who you were and who you are now. Like you were single, now you have boyfriend or girlfriend, or now you're married. It's not about like divorce because it's positive thing. So however, if it's positive to get divorced, like if you were really wanting to get divorced, it's also good period for you. But it's definitely doing something that you have done before, because it's from 23rd of July until September 4th. It's going to be the period of retrograde, Venus retrograde. It means you will be getting back to this job that you were doing, and that's what gonna get you this like satisfaction, inner peace. Or you will be doing the work that you have done before and it will give you more money. And same thing with love. You will probably, I mean, it makes sense. Like maybe you were thinking about marriage, now it's gonna be like you will spend more time analyzing and thinking if you really want it or not. And the last aspects of the year, which usually happens every year, is Mercury retrograde. Currently, we're in Mercury retrograde. It's in Capricorn. It started 29th of December, and it's in your third house. So from 29th of December until 18th of January, 18th or 19th of January, there is a Mercury retrograde. But if you are a person who is definitely influenced by Mercury retrogrades more, if you have something in Gemini or in Virgo, you will be more influenced. And the influence starts like 1 week, 2 weeks before the dates that I'll mention and after. So for those who are super influenced by Mercury retrogrades, um, for you, it's gonna stop influencing after February 7th. So in Capricorn in third house. So that's like short distance travelings. People from past are coming back, especially like classmates or some kind of communication with people that you worked with before. It's also like your clients could be coming back. You will be having like redoing some things related to your trading or your writing or speaking more. But it's definitely the time to rethink and redo the things that you have started before and you didn't finish. Definitely. Third house, do not buy anything expensive, especially technology or cars. Do not. During this period, do not. No surgeries, please. Um, Not flying or traveling to some kind of far or new places that you have never been to or don't know anything about. But I'm pretty sure you will probably travel because, like, I don't know, for some reason, Mercury retrogrades trigger the traveling instincts for people. Weird. But because, yes, it's Gemini, it's about like moving, it's like always being on your feet and going somewhere. So if you buy something, if you travel somewhere, make sure to double check the numbers, to double, triple check the documents, especially your passport, and be at the point of destination 1 or 2 hours in advance. Then, if it's like please do not buy something super expensive. If you do so, save the receipts. Okay. The next retrograde is gonna be in Taurus in your seventh house, from 21st of April until 15th of May. For highly influenced people, from 7th of April until May 31st. So, Mercury being in your seventh house, it's definitely papers, it's definitely contracts, it's definitely signing deals or signing something. So, again, make sure to double, triple, quadruple check all the numbers and all the letters, all the everything. Make sure to check everything. Definitely the time for exes to come back. Your exes will be coming back. Your communication will increase, like you will talk more with your love and business partner. The next one is in August 23rd until 15th of September in Virgo. For you, it's your 12th house. And for influenced people, it's for more influenced people from 4th of August until September 30th. 12th house is definitely you will be getting. Okay, this is the house where like no, it's 11th house. So Scorpio, Libra, yeah, it's 11th house. Lots of communication, lots of like your friends from the past are coming back. You will be definitely talking more. You will be probably attending lots of conferences or meeting lots of people, but it's definitely people that you have met before. And again, if you meet someone during this Mercury retrogrades, like new person to like, I don't know, to fall in love with or to work with, no. No, no, no. Especially do not start any new projects during this period. Perfect time for rethinking about old projects and perfecting them and then launching them after the retrograde, but definitely not the time to think about or come up with new ideas for something. Especially 11th house is your goals in life, it's your dreams, it's your plans. Do not come up with something new. Just work on something that was there before. And we end the year with Mercury retrograde in Capricorn from December 13th until January 2nd. It's going to be in Capricorn again. It's going to be again in your third house of communication, trading, and traveling. So I guess you might be traveling again. And that's kind of it for astrological prediction of the year. Wow, somebody's watching, but I'm gonna upload this video again. So before we end this video, I hope you have subscribed to this channel. Look at this. It's literally traveling. So what I was talking about, like retrograde Mercury, like traveling. I guess some of you are traveling, but I'm trying this for the first time. So let's see what do these cards want to tell Scorpios about their 2023. How Scorpio's 2023. Ooh, it's the sun. So your 2023 is revolving the sun. Okay, so if you have been having, okay, to me, sun means like if you have some kind of, and again, this card again, Six of Wands. It's this dude is in a like on a horse and riding and going somewhere. Okay, let's then do this two things. So sun, to me, it's fifth house of love, your business, your feelings, your art, and your kids. So some of you are having kids. For some of you, this card to me, it's like if you have had like a question or a yes or no question, it's definitely a yes. And it, I think 2023 is definitely going to be your year in terms of um, growth and development of your work, of your business, or whatever you will be doing. You will be loving it. It's also, to me, the sun, for some reason, to me, it's 10th house. That's in my head. I think it's 10th house. So 10th house, change of status, improving your like reputation, like getting recognized, recognition, and fame for some of you. And again, Six of Wands, it's somebody new is coming to your life, or you're moving with the person of your life forward. It's definitely traveling card. I like this. Maybe you can like do your own research and read about these two cards more if you want to. Six of Wands and the Sun. It's major arcana, which means if major arcana pops up in your reading, it means something big. So 2023 is going to be a big year for you. Congratulations on that. Happy New Year again. And I hope to see you again on my channel. Please subscribe. I know there are lots of Scorpios watching, but they never subscribe. Please do so. I don't know, like just do it. It's free. You don't have to pay. So thank you again for watching this video, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.